warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. Government unveils cabinet meeting decisions, decides to form a team to receive grant from World Bank. Finance Minister directs ministries to spend 30% of budget within 1 month, where warns of transferring the unspent budget under other headings. Government confirms 269 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases stands over 5,500. Russia sets tough demands for US NATO allies, tells them to deny membership to Ukraine and other ex-Soviet countries. And Lewandowski ends 2021 with another goal. The Polish striker breaks Muller's Bundesliga goals record for calendar year. And now the news in detail. The government has decided to form a team to receive $14 million in grant provided by the World Bank under the COVID-19 Emergency Response and Health Systems Preparedness Project. A meeting of the Council of Ministers on Thursday also approved the Teachers Service Commission 11th Amendment Rules 2078 BS. According to the government's spokesperson and Minister for Communication and Information Technology, Gyanendra Bahadur Karki, the government also decided to provide over Rs 2 million in compensation to 29 conflict victims upon the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Likewise, the cabinet meeting has accepted temporary quotas of 5 officers to implement the Poverty Alleviation Fund Achieve Management Program under the Ministry of Land Management, Cooperatives and Poverty Alleviation. The meeting has also decided to form a 3-member recommendation committee under the leadership of Dr. Damodar Regmi for the appointment of a vice chair at the National Youth Council. As per the cabinet decision, Nepalese Army's Brigadier General Dr. Arun Kumar Neupane has been promoted to the post of Major General. Similarly, Brigadier General Sagar Bahadur KC has been given honorary promotion to the post of Lieutenant General before his retirement. Similarly, 4 other army officers have been promoted. Likewise, the Council of Ministers has permitted Nepal Electricity Authority to use 10.5 hectares of national forest area in Birendranagar municipality for the construction of the poles and right-of-way structures for the Surkhet-Bajaura transmission line. Chairperson of the CPN Maoist Center, Pushpa Kamal Dahal, met with Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba at the latter's official residence in Balwatar yesterday. During the meeting, the two leaders talked about calling in all-party meeting to discuss the current issues, including the continuation of the current session of the parliament, said Dahal's secretariat. Likewise, Maoist Chairman Dahal drew the attention of the Prime Minister regarding the disciplinary action against Nepali cricketers. On the occasion, former Prime Minister Dahal congratulated Prime Minister Deuba for being re-elected as the president of the ruling Nepali Congress. He also offered greetings to all the office bearers of the NC, including Deuba, who were recently elected through the NC's 14th General Convention. Finance Minister Janardhan Sharma has directed all ministries to spend 30% of their budget within 1 month. The Finance Minister argued that lack of capital expenditure has contributed to the liquidity crunch the country. He added that no ministry will be exempted from delaying budget expenditure. The Finance Ministry will provide necessary help. In this regard, said the minister at the inter-ministry discussion at the Ministry of Finance yesterday. Minister Sharma warned that the unspent budget will be transferred under other headings if the ministries fail to spend the budget on time. He also reiterated to end the trend of releasing a budget towards the end of the fiscal year. Minister Sharma also directed prompt delivery of government services. Present on the occasion were Minister for Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation Pampha Bhusal, Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport Renu Kumari Yadav, Health Minister Birod Khatiora and Minister for Water Supply Umakanta Chowdhury. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 269 new cases of coronavirus across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, 270 people recovered from the virus during the review period. With this, the number of people recovering from COVID-19 has reached 808,353 in the country. The ministry confirmed that 3 people died due to the virus yesterday. With this, a total of 11,570 people have lost their lives due to coronavirus so far. The number of active cases in the country is 5,522. Nepal is currently among top 47 countries that have been worst affected by the virus. USA tops the list with over 51.53 million cases, followed by India with 34.72 million cases. The virus has infected more than 273 million people across the world and claimed over 5.3 million lives. And now the news from economic front. The price of gold has increased rupees 1000 per 11.6 grams on Friday. According to the Federation of Nepal Gold and Silver Dealers Association, fine gold was traded for rupees 94,000 per 11 grams yesterday. The price of 11 grams of gold on Thursday was rupees 93,000. Similarly, the price of worked gold has increased by rupees 500 per 11 grams. The precious yellow metal was traded for rupees 93,500 in the domestic market. Similarly, the price of silver has increased rupees 15 per 11 grams and was traded for rupees 1,250 yesterday. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. Russia on Friday published a draft of security pact demanding NATO deny membership to Ukraine and other ex-Soviet countries and to roll back its military deployments in Central and Eastern Europe. The document, which has been submitted to the US and its allies, also calls for a ban on sending US and Russian warships and aircraft to areas from where they can strike each other's territory. It also demands a rollback on alliance drills near Russia. The Associated Press reported. The tough demands appear certain to be rejected by the US and its allies, who argue that Russia doesn't have a say in NATO's enlargement. The Alliance Secretary General warned that any security talks with Moscow would need to take into account NATO concerns and involve Ukraine and other partners. The publication of the draft pact comes amid soaring tensions over a Russian troop build-up near Ukraine that has drawn Ukrainian and Western fears of an invasion. Moscow has denied plans to attack its neighbor. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Robert Lewandowski scored his 43rd Bayern Munich goal of 2021 to break Gerd Muller's record for the most Bundesliga goals in a calendar year. The Poland striker 33 volleyed home 3 minutes from the time as Bayern thrashed Wolfsburg 4-0 at Allianz Arena. Muller's achievement of 42 Bundesliga goals in a year had stood since 1972. The win moves Bayern 9 points clear of Borussia Dortmund at the top of the table. Lewandowski had already broken the former Bayern Munich striker Muller's 49-year-old league records in May after he scored in the last minute of the season to claim his 41st goal of the 2020-21 campaign. Midfielder Thomas Muller, who was celebrating his 400th German top-flight appearances, opened the scoring on 7 minutes before setting up Diot with a header in the second half to double Bayern's lead. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Government unveils cabinet meeting decision, decides to form a team to receive grant from World Bank. Finance Minister directs ministries to spend 30% of budget within 1 month, warns of transferring the unspent budget under other headings. Government confirms 269 new cases of coronavirus. Number of active cases stand over 5,500. Russia sets tough demands from US NATO allies, tells them to deny membership to Ukraine and other ex-Soviet countries. And Lewandowski ends 2021 with another goal. The Polish striker breaks Muller's Bundesliga goals record for calendar year. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.